Hey guys, I don't know how many viewers we've got just now. This is the first time I've ever done a Facebook Live. It looks like we've got 3 viewers just now. Can you just comment to make sure that you can hear me, first of all? I want to see how this works. Perfect. Thank you, Robin. How are you doing? Awesome, cool. So it looks like there's a little delay, but it should be all right. Okay, cool. I'll just give it a couple of minutes before I start answering questions to let more people join, and also I'd appreciate, because I can see your comments, if you can write questions that you want answered, then I can get onto those because I see them as they come up. So start typing questions if you have any. I've got a couple of things I want to cover anyway, but let's just give people a couple of minutes to join so that we can continue. I see the first question. Where are you from? I'm from Scotland. Although I'm half English, so my accent's a little bit softer than normal. And I've lived in California for the last 2 years. All right, okay. I think we're ready to get going here. Okay, so the first question that was asked was by Pascal. I believe Pascal is from France. So the question was, how would you approach logistics? Shipping from France to the rest of the world is quite costly. Any advice on which approach to take, or maybe preferred partners? Thanks. Pascal, this is a very common question. I'll cover this topic a little bit more later, but yeah, this is also quite a specific question because it's related only to France. However, what I can say is one of our customers managed to overcome a similar problem by actually shipping crates of their products and their boxes across to other countries for cheaper shipping. So effectively what they were trying to do was they were shipping in Ireland, and then they were trying to ship to the UK. It was costing them more to ship from Ireland to the UK, so what they did was they actually found a third-party logistics company, 3PL for short, and shipped a bunch of their product over there, and then it was a lot cheaper for them and more cost effective to ship in bulk across the UK and then shipping internal to the UK. So that could be something that you could consider for shipping from France to the rest of the world. Maybe it might be more cost effective for you to put some product into, you know, the UK, for example, because they have maybe slightly better worldwide reach. So it might be more cost effective. That might be one way of solving that. You're only going to really know through trial and error. This is the sort of thing that you're going to have to just, you know, keep trying to innovate and re-innovate on this component of your business. Actually, I guess we should continue to talk about shipping. Shipping is really one of the biggest challenges that people have because, you know, margins can be quite tight on subscriptions. So keeping your shipping costs down, especially at those early stages when you've got lower volume, is quite challenging. So, you know, there's multiple ways of doing it. That's one of them for, you know, dealing with multinational shipping. But the other thing as well is to do with packaging. There's many ways of innovating in your packaging as well, and I think I may have mentioned it somewhere on a blog post somewhere recently, about how a company in the UK called Box, they innovated their packaging so that it fitted the letterbox size in the UK exactly, so that they didn't need to have signed for deliveries. They could just put it through the letterbox in the UK, and it worked really well because people's deliveries were always on time. It was a lot more cheaper. You know, the upfront R&D cost for actually designing their packaging paid off, you know, dividends massively later. So always look for ways of innovating in your packaging as well. That's a huge component of, you know, running basically a subscription business is a logistics business in a way. Let me just catch up here with these comments. Okay, let's talk about marketing. Yeah, Robin, let's talk about marketing for a second. Okay, so another very common question when launching a subscription box business is, you know, how do you do the initial marketing, the early stage marketing? Now, there's a couple of approaches to this. In general, I'll give you like the top level stuff. In general, there's a couple of, as I said, there's a couple of approaches. So you could, you know, it depends on where you are. If right now you're considering starting a subscription box, then, you know, you could do two types of launches. You could collect email addresses to kind of validate your business idea first of all, and run some ads on Facebook, create a landing page and collect emails so that you can see that there's people interested in your offering that you're proposing. The second is a little bit more involved, and you can do this directly on Subly just now. The second approach is to actually collect card details up front to show an even higher level of intent. So that's if you're in pre-launch stage, but you know, you can incorporate that as part of your marketing strategy. In terms of the actual marketing and trying to get signups, there's the most popular methods for a subscription box business are Facebook ads, because the targeting is extremely powerful. So a lot of subscription boxes will focus on niches. For example, you know, like dogs, or, you know, pets, you know, clothing for specific styles of, you know, people with different interests. So you can do really targeted ads on Facebook, which makes it quite cost effective. Now the key is obviously you want to get your cost for acquiring a customer as low as possible with a good value proposition that matches the people that you're targeting. So I would really get clued up on Facebook advertising and their platform. It's very powerful. You know, at the early stages of your business, you need to be becoming an expert of all of these different components. So Facebook ads is really important. Another good approach, or a fantastic approach actually, is to reach out to bloggers and Instagram users, YouTubers, Pinterest users who have, you know, post content that's related to your products, and who have decent followings, who are therefore interested or potentially interested in what you've got to offer. So, you know, that could be anything. Like if it was somebody who posted photos of dogs, and you were running a dog subscription box, then, you know, it would be sensible to reach out to this influencer and say, hey, look, I'll give you either free product, or I'll give you commission or whatever, if you promote my product on your channels to your following. So this could be a really great way of getting quick access. I mean, there is a bit of upfront work. You have to build relationships with these influencers. You know, bloggers are a little bit slower in my experience, and, you know, with dealing with them, you know, there's a bit of back and forth, but, you know, that's a really effective strategy, is influencer outreach. You can streamline the process so that you've always got like a funnel, basically, kind of like your sales funnel. So you're building the relationships up with these people, and they're at different stages. So yeah, I would definitely look into influencer outreach. Another strategy as well, I wrote this down. Oh, actually we've just launched a new feature on Subly. It's the Refer a Friend marketing tool. I would 100% recommend that you use this. Now let me explain why. I did do a post about this recently on our Facebook group. I don't know if you didn't see it, then I'll explain it now. When you're paying for ads, it's going to cost, say, $30 to $50, even $100 to acquire a customer, depending on your niche. Now, say you know your box costs $30, it's going to take you 2 to 3 months to get a return on your investment there. Meaning it's expensive to acquire new customers. So thinking about it from the perspective of, okay, well, I've got existing customers, it's much more cost effective to get your existing customers who love you to recommend their friends, because they have more influence on their friends than you do. And also it's gonna, you can also offer them an incentive that is worth their while, but for them and the new customer, that their friend that they're recommending and referring, and the total cost of those rewards can be significantly cheaper than what it would cost you to pay to get ads. Now, people don't realize this. People can be a bit stingy on it. They're like, I don't want to give $10 to a customer because I'm losing out on that money from the box. But you need to change your perspective on this and actually think about this from the, comparing it to if you were acquiring a new customer and the cost of actually doing that. So an effective refer a friend campaign can be super powerful with existing customers. I would build it in from the start and have a compelling offer. Don't scrimp on this. Do your numbers though. Actually analyze how much it's costing you to acquire a customer through your channels, whether that's Facebook, Google AdWords, etc., or any other ad platform. So that's another really effective strategy. I would say those are the 3 right now off the top of my head that I would recommend researching and looking into. Let me have a look and catch up with the comments here for a second. Yeah, looks like I've answered those ones. Robin, so we get solicited for free boxes from bloggers. How can you be discerning with bloggers and influencers for a solid return on investment? Can you be discerning with bloggers and influencers? I guess you just need to do your research. So I would suggest finding out how engaged their users are. Some people might have used bots or bot followers. You don't want to deal with these people. I would go through their Instagram or their YouTube and see how engaged their followers are. Are they commenting? Are they liking? Are they, are all of their posts consistently getting good engagement? Then if so, they have a loyal following. Those are the guys you want to target. Now sorry if this is too loud. I'll wait 2 seconds. So I would do research on every influencer, and another thing to consider as well is some influencers may have, say for example, 100,000 followers or 1 million followers. The one with 100,000 followers could have a better engagement rate though. Say for example they had a 5% user engagement rate. That's better than somebody with 100,000 followers than somebody with 1 million followers and 0.1% engagement rate. So weigh it up, and you want to get people who are consistently getting decent engagement. So that's how I would determine who's the right people to actually give free product to get a better return on your investment. Okay guys, doesn't look like there's any more questions just now. I'm at the time limit now because it was only a 15-minute slot, but if there's any more questions, throw them in now quickly. And just to say, I'm Stefan, the founder of Subly. You can find me on the group anytime. There's also, if you've not tried out Subly, we have a 14-day free trial. Andrea is also, I'm actually using his account because I'm having technical issues with my Facebook account, but Andrea is super helpful as well. He's on the group as a moderator. You can reach out to us anytime. We're here to answer your questions and help you grow your business, and that's our goal. So just pick our brains, share your challenges and your ideas and thoughts, and we'll come back and tell you what we think is the a solution for those issues. And if you have any feedback for the product as well, for Subly, or any feature requests, please do put them in, because you help us help you. So we're in this together. Robin's getting another question in here. Wait. Birchbox and FabFitFun, how do we capture a piece of that and stand out against them? patience, time, and persistence. You've got to, I mean, these guys have been in the game for a while. A lot of people believe that, you know, just because they were first to the scene, that's how they became successful. That's rubbish. There's no such thing as a zero-sum game. Yeah, fine, it's slightly easier if you're the first to market with a concept, but you can still mess it up and be wrong in terms of timing. You know, timing's very important, but above all else, hard work, persistence, patience, and you know, like always increasing and improving your value that you're offering your customers is gonna pay off in the long run. And another thought I had the other day actually was, you know, success is compounded learning. Basically, what I mean is, if you're not learning, you're not going to progress. So always be trying to learn every day. You know, these guys who are at the top, they've been learning every day, and you know, you're just stick at it. Like it can be really rough. It can take longer than you'd expect, but you know, if you keep going, then the others are the ones who give up. So we're here to join you on that ride. So hopefully we'll see you at the top. Guys, if you have any other questions, this is live just now, but this will be posted on the Facebook group. Feel free to comment, and we will get back to you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, don't know what time zones you're on, but hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. And thanks for tuning in. And if you liked this, please let me know. Or comment below and tell us that you liked it and that you want us to do another AMA, Ask Me Anything, because I think this could be really useful for us as a group. So let me know if you guys like it, and we'll schedule another one. Until then, take care guys.